Welcome back to M Hood Fishing, everybody. So I'm at this spot where I caught my first pickerel ever, but it was only like 5 or 6 inches long. When I was walking by here earlier this morning without gear or camera or anything, I saw bigger pickerel, about maybe 10 inches or better. So I'm back down here to see if I can catch some better pickerel. This is a good day to do this because there is a chance of weather. So yeah, you're right, close to the house here. Let's see if we can get a bigger pickerel out of here. We are going to use a bunch of things that have treble hooks, little small baits. This is a blue and silver Castmaster spoon, little tiny treble hook. I've observed further down this creek pickerel, and they're all about 5 or 6 inches. The ones I saw here this morning were much bigger than that. Using baits. Whoa, here we go. There's a bite. That was easy. Oh, I think that was a little bass. May have been a pickerel, but it looked more like a bass. What I was trying to say is using little baits with treble hooks might give me a better hookup ratio because they do have hard mouths, and if they are 5 or 6 inches, they're going to have small mouths. So baits like this will work better. But we're in a place where there's a lot of wood, so we stand a good chance of losing baits like this, but this particular spot is a little forgiving for that. Oh, we had a follower. Oh, he's still there. He's still biting at me too. He's trying to shut the scene down and he don't want to. There we go. There's a fish. Not what we're looking for, and we're not keeping bait today, so, but yay, fish. All right, now we're going to try something different. This is an unknown bait. This is something my dad found at a yard sale somewhere. It is some kind of jerk bait. Look at the bill on it. All I know is it says Japan on the bottom. Don't know what brand this is, but I don't even know what it does. Let's see what it does. Okay, it floats, and then when you retrieve it, it dives. Nothing followed it. I'll give it a couple more casts. Oh, we've got a fish on and the line is, oh, look at that. Well, we know it catches fish. That line was on that log and I was trying to whip it off it, and all of a sudden a fish grabbed this little bait. That log is presenting a lot of nightmares for me right now. We're going to switch the bait again. Black and chartreuse square bill crankbait. That little jerk bait was getting bites, but was diving a little too deep here. I'm going to switch to jigs. I'm going to use this little chartreuse jigging tube on a 132-ounce jig head. See how I've put the hook up here instead of in the center of the nose, like more to the side of it? There's a reason for that. Now we're going to come all the way through the body down to the end, and now we're going to push our keeper through and just keep going. We want to push it over the head. Just like that. There we go. Probably start catching a bunch of fish now using this jig. We're going to slowly bounce it. There's a log going at an angle in the water. We're going to bounce this jig along it. The pickerel that I caught here, I did catch on a jig, so we'll see. But that jig had worm on it. There's a, so I know you didn't see what that was, but I know what that was. We had a bite and they were on the tail. If that keeps getting really, really bad, I could always shorten this, just cut a bit of this off. But for the moment, we're gonna leave that tail on there to give us extra action and give us some attraction. The pickerel in here could be anywhere. Oh, there was a, whoa, what was that? He had a big belly, huh? So just like I was thinking, and it goes for all other fish too that are here. Pickerel and other fish like you just saw are going to also be hiding as well as out in the middle feeding, but I've been observing them darting fast along these edges, running really fast across the open water. So that's what we're doing. We're going to fish the open water and then switch to dropping the jig right around the edges in this cover here where we lost that. I think that was some kind of panfish. There we go. That was some kind of long ear. I think that was a long ear. Whoa, I just dropped it right down in there and bang. Baits today that are like flashy and chartreuse are going to work really good because this water is dirty today. Flashy as in like silver, maybe gold. There he is. Not what we want, but fish are fish. Once again, I've changed things up, but not much. I've just put a float on and we've got almost a foot, about a foot underneath the cork. Now, we're going to even change it up even more. See my hands dirty? You know what I'm doing? Yeah, you're right. We're gonna spike this hook with a little bit of red wiggler. This way I can fish the jig slower, keep it into areas, and having that little bit of worm on there increases our bycatch, so we're not just sitting here not catching pickerel, we're here sitting catching other things. But we might get a pickerel. Ooh, hey, they're getting bigger. I've given up on pickerel. I'm just gonna fish the light out for bait. I've already been keeping them. I've got a small Aberdeen on. Oh, that's a nice bait. Look at that. Just red wiggler on a size 8 Aberdeen. There we go. Could still catch a pickerel like this because pickerel will bite worms and they'll bite little pieces of cut bait, and other small live baits as well. Oh, whoa. They're fired up. It's a nice looking little gill, huh? There we go. Oh, it's a different species, but still fired up. They're getting ready to spawn. Nice. That one's not fired up. Nice, one after another. Yeah, you're right. I have a feeling any second now we're going to see a bunch of water moccasins because we're getting to that time of year. Ooh, there's some fat ones in that culvert. All right, guys, so sometimes I just need to sit down and catch small fish, either to chill or for bait. And I covered both those bases today. No pickerel, but we got plenty of bait for tomorrow. There's a place I want to go where I'm not sure if I can be able to get bait anyway, so I decided to not make tomorrow hard for myself and keep some bait. Now we're losing light. Haven't seen the water moccasins come out yet, but the mosquitoes are coming out, so that means I'm going in. Like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.